Physical world. Chapter 1. What is physics? Humans have always been curious about the world around them. The night sky, the bright celestial bodies have fascinated humans since time immemorial. The regular repetitions of day and night, annual cycle of seasons, eclipses and tides, volcanoes, the rainbow have always been a source of wonder. The world has an astonishing variety of materials and bewildering diversity of life and behavior. The inquiring and imaginative human mind has responded to the wonder and awe of nature in different ways. One kind of response from the earliest times has been to observe physical environment carefully and look for any meaningful patterns and relations in physical phenomena. The word science originates from the word scientia meaning to know. Sanskrit word vidyan and Arabic word ilm convey similar meanings, namely knowledge. Science in broader sense is as old as human species. What is science? Science, the so-called scientific method, is a systematic attempt to understand natural phenomena in as much detail and depth as possible and use the knowledge so gained to predict and modify and control the phenomena. Science is exploring, experimenting, and predicting from what we've seen around us. The curiosity to learn about the world, unraveling the secrets of nature, is the first step towards the discovery of science. The scientific method involves several interconnected steps: systematic observations, controlled experiments, quantitative and qualitative reasoning, mathematical modeling, prediction, verification, falsification of theories, speculation, conjecture, and also have a place in science. But ultimately, a scientific theory to be acceptable must be verified by relevant observations. The interplay of theory and observation and experiment is the basis to progress of science. Theory in science and unquestioned authority exists in science. As observations improve in detail and precision, or experiments yield new results, theories must account to them if necessary by introducing new modifications. Sometimes modifications may be drastic and might change the framework of the existing theory completely. Just as the new experiment may suggest an alternative theoretical model, a theoretical advance may suggest what to look for in some experiments. The experiment result of scattering of alpha particles by gold foil in 1911 by Ernest Rutherford, established by nuclear model of atom, which then became the basis of quantum theory. On the other hand, the concept of antiparticle was first introduced by Paul Dirac, and later an experimental discovery of positron anti-electron was created by Carl Anderson. Physics is a basic discipline in the category of natural sciences, which also includes disciplines like chemistry, biology. The word physics comes from a Greek word meaning nature. The Sanskrit equivalent bhautik is used to refer to the study of physical world. The scope of physics is briefly explained in the next section and remarks two important thrusts in physics: unification and reduction. In physics, we attempt to explain diverse physical phenomena in terms of a few concepts and laws. The effort is to see the physical world as a manifestation of some universal laws in different domains. For example, the same law of gravitation given by Newton describes the fall of an apple to the ground and the motion of the earth around the sun and the moon around the earth. The attempts to unify fundamental forces reflect the same quest for unification. A related effort to derive the properties of a bigger, more complex system for the properties and interactions of its constituent simpler particles. This approach is called reductionism, and the approach lies towards the heart of physics. For example, subject thermodynamics, developed in the 19th century, deals with bulk systems in terms of internal energy, entropy. Subsequently, the subjects of kinetic theory and statistical mechanics interpreted these quantities in terms of bulk system. Scope and excitement of physics. Classical physics deals mainly with macroscopic phenomena, includes mechanics, thermodynamics, electrodynamics, optics, etc. Mechanics was founded by Newton, and he described the law of gravitation, which is concerned with the motion of particles, rigid and deformable bodies, and general systems of nature. Propagation of water waves or sound waves, equilibrium of a bent rod under a load, with electric and magnetic phenomena associated with charged and magnetic bodies. Its basic laws were given by Coulomb, Oersted, chemical processes, etc. Um, the microscopic domain of physics deals with constitution and structure of matter and minute scales of atoms and nuclei, even at a lower length, and their interaction with different probes such as electrons, photons, and other elementary particles. Classical physics is inadequate to handle this domain, and quantum theory is currently accepted as a framework for explaining microscopic phenomena. Physics is exciting in many ways. To people, the excitement comes from the elegance and the universality of this basic theory, from the fact that few basic concepts and laws can explain the phenomena covering a large range of magnitude. To some others, the challenge is carrying out imaginative experiments and unlock the secrets of nature to verify and refute the physical laws. What lies behind the phenomena and progress of physics is in the last few centuries. The great progress usually accompanies changes in our basic perceptions. First, we realized that for scientific progress, only qualitative thinking was necessary. Qualitative measurement is central to the growth of science, especially physics, because precise mathematical equations are included in them. The second most important insight is the basic laws of physics and universal characteristics. Most observed phenomena in daily life are rather complicated manifestations of basic laws. Scientists recognize the importance of extracting essential manifestations of basic laws. It is not practical to take into account all the complexities of a phenomena in one go. A good strategy is to focus first on the essential features, discover the basic principles, and then introduce the phenomena. For example, a stone and a feather on the ground at the same time. The same height do not reach the essential aspects of the phenomena. To get the law of free fall under gravity, it is better to create situation where air resistance is negligible. Physics, technology, and society. The connection between physics and technology and society can be seen in examples. The discipline of thermodynamics arose from the need to understand and improve the working of heat engines. The system engine we know is inseparable from the Industrial Revolution, which had a great impact on the course of human civilization. Sometimes technology gives rise to new physics, and at some others, physics gives rise to new technology. Both are interrelated and have a great impact on the society. Yet another important example of physics is giving rise to technology in silicon chip that triggered the computer revolution in the last 3 decades. A most significant area to physics has and will contribute in the development of alternative energy sources. Fossil fuels of planets are dwindling fast, and there is an urgent need to discover new and affordable sources for energy. Considerable progress has already been made in the direction for geothermal energy, but much more is still to be accomplished. Physics is the study of nature and natural phenomena. Physicists try to discover the rules that are operating in nature and analysis. Physics deals with certain basic rules, laws governing the natural world. Fundamental forces of nature. We have an intuitive notion of force. In our experience, force is needed to push, carry, or throw objects, deform, or break them. We also experience the impact of forces on us, like when a moving object hits us or when we are on a merry-go-round. Early thinkers like Aristotle had wrong ideas about it. The correct notion of force was arrived by Newton and his famous laws of gravitation. In macroscopic world, besides the gravitational force, we encounter several other forces: muscular force, contact forces between bodies, friction, etc. A great insight of the 20th century of physics is that different forces occurring in different contexts actually arise from small number of fundamental forces in nature. For example, the elastic spring arises due to the net attraction or repulsion between neighboring atoms of the spring when the spring is elongated or compressed. This unbalanced sum of electric forces between the charged constituents of atoms. In principle, this means that the law of derived forces such as spring or friction are not independent of the laws of fundamental forces in nature. The origin of these forces is, however, very complex. Gravitational force. The gravitational force is a force of mutual attraction between any two objects by virtue of these masses. It is a universal force. Every object experiences this force due to every other object in the universe. All other objects on the earth, for the example, experience the force of gravity due to the motion of the moon and the artificial satellites around the earth. It plays a key role in the large scale phenomena of the universe, such as formation and evolution of stars. Electromagnetic force. Electromagnetic forces is a force that is between charged particles. It is a simpler case when the charges are at rest. The forces are given by Coulomb's law, attractive for unlike charged particles and repulsive for like charged particles. Charges in motion produce magnetic effects, and magnetic field give rise to a force on moving charge. Like the gravitational force, acts over a large distance and does not need any intervening medium. It is enormously strong compared to gravity. Electric force between two protons, for example, 10 raised to minus 36 times the gravitational force. Matter. As we know, is constitutes the elementary charge constituents of nature. Since electromagnetic forces are so much stronger than gravitational forces, matter, as we know, consists of elementary protons. Since the electromagnetic forces are much stronger than gravitational forces, it dominates the phenomena at atomic and molecular level, and other forces, as we shall see, and operate. It is mainly the electromagnetic forces that govern the structure of molecules, the dynamics of chemical reaction, and mechanical theoretical models. Gravity is always attractive, while electromagnetic force can be attractive or repulsive. Another way of putting it is that mass comes out only in one variety, no negative mass, but charge comes out in two varieties, positive or negative. If we reflect a little, the enormous strength of the electromagnetic force compared to the gravity is evident in our life. When we hold a book in our hand, we are balancing the gravitational force on the book due to the huge mass of the earth. The latter is nothing but the net electromagnetic force between the charged constituents. Stronger the gravity, the hand of the strongest man would crumble under the weight of a feather. Strong nuclear force binds the protons and the neutrons in the nucleus. This attractive force cannot be gravitational, since force of gravity is negligible. The strong nuclear force is the strongest for fundamental particles, about 100 times of the electromagnetic force in strength. Recently, developments have been seen in this phase. However, indicated that protons and neutrons are built out of still more elementary constituents are quarks. Weak nuclear force. Weak nuclear force appears only on nuclear processes such as beta decay or of a nucleus. The beta decay, the nucleus emits electrons and other uncharged particles called neutrino. The range of weak force is exceedingly small, 10 raised to minus 14 meters. Nature of physical laws. Physicists explore the universe. They are investigators based on scientific processes. In physical phenomena governed by the different forces, a remarkable fact is that most special physical quantities remain constant in time. They are conserved quantities of nature. Understanding these conservations is very important and to describe the observed quantities. For motion under an external constitutive For motion under an external conservative force, the total mechanical force or energy is a sum of the kinetic potential energy of a body, which is constant. So, the concept of energy is central to physics, and the expressions for energy can be written for every physical system. When all forms of energy, heat, mechanical energy, electrical energy are counted, it turns out that energy is conserved. The general law of conservation of energy is true for all forces and for any kind of transformation between forms of energy. Until the advent of Einstein's theory of relativity, the law of conservation of mass was regarded as another basic conservation law. A chemical reaction is basically rearrangement of atoms among different molecules. If the total binding energy of the reactive molecules is less than the total binding energy of the product molecules, the difference appears as heat and the reaction is exothermic. The opposite is true for energy absorbing endothermic reactions. Energy is scalar quantity, but all conserved quantities are not necessarily scalars. The total linear momentum and total angular momentum of an isolated system are also conserved quantities. These laws can be derived from Newton's law of motion in mechanics, but the validity goes beyond mechanics. There are basic conservation laws in nature in all domains, even in those laws when Newton's laws may not be valid. Besides these great simplicity and generality of conservation of laws, are very useful to solve full dynamics and complex problems. Conservation laws have deep connection with symmetries of nature that you will explore in more advanced courses in physics. For example, an important observation is that the law of nature do not change in time. If you perform an experiment in your lab and repeat the same experiment on some other day, under different identical conditions, the results are bound to be the same. Needless to say, the caution to be taken is the phenomena may differ from place to place and time to time, but the law remains the same. This symmetry of laws of nature with respect to transition in space gives rise to conservation of linear momentum. Summary. Physics deals with the study of basic laws of nature and their manifestations. The scope of physics is wide, covering a tremendous range of magnitude of physical quantities. Physics and technology are related to each other. Sometimes technology gives rise to new physics, and at others, physics gives new technology. There are four fundamental laws of nature that govern diverse phenomena in macroscopic and microscopic world. Conservation laws have a deep connection with symmetries of nature, the symmetries of space and time, and other symmetries play a certain role in modern theories of physics.